After completing my mission, I married the man I had been trying to win over. On our wedding night, I told him that the system had given me 99 regret pills. Whenever he did something that hurt me, I would take one. Once all the pills were gone, I would completely leave his life. He held me close and promised he would never give me a reason to regret being with him. 3 months into our marriage, his childhood sweetheart came back from abroad. The first time he stayed out all night, he realized that I would quietly take a pill after just crying once. After that, he began to act without any restraint. 10 years later, on our anniversary, his childhood sweetheart threatened to kill herself again. He left me without hesitation to handle the situation. The next day, he returned with his neck covered in love bites and begged for my forgiveness. I did not cry. I looked at him calmly and asked, "Can I take one of the regret pills?" He shrugged as if it did not matter. "Go ahead, there are plenty left." I smiled and let him bring her into our home. He did not know that there were only 3 pills left in the box. Once they were gone, I would leave him for good. "Mrs. Jordan, what stunt are you pulling this time?" Mrs. Watson, the housekeeper, looked at the suitcase in my hand with displeasure. "Mr. Jordan treats you so well. He only brought that young girl home out of kindness. Do you really have to throw such a fit?" Her wrinkled face puckered as she grumbled. I gave her a cold look. Maybe I had been too gentle in the past, as she seemed to have forgotten that I was the one who hired her. Even when the security guards I called threw her out, she still looked shocked. "I've looked after Mr. Jordan since he was a boy. How could you treat me this way?" I paid her no attention and opened the nightstand drawer. Inside was a small box, and in it lay 3 white pills. It was almost time. Soon, I would be free. Late that night, Clayton Jordan came home. He saw me sitting on the couch and paused for a moment before coming closer. There was a cautious tone in his voice. "Mrs. Watson only said a few things she shouldn't have. You didn't need to dismiss her. She is old. If you send her away, she will be left all alone. That would not be good." I looked at him calmly. "She is a housekeeper. If she dares to interfere in her employer's business, shouldn't she be punished?" Clayton immediately shot back. "She has cared for my family since my mother's time. She is practically family to me. You went too far. So you expect me to treat her like my mother?" Clayton frowned when he heard the coldness in my voice. "What's wrong with you? Menopause? You never used to act like this." I had always been the kind to settle every score. However, he disliked strong-willed women, so I kept my temper in check for the sake of the mission. Before I could reply, he stood up and told the butler to bring me chicken soup. "This is your favorite. I bought it especially for you. Try it." Out of respect for our marriage, I swallowed my resentment and reached for the bowl. Just then, his assistant rushed in, looking panicked. "Mr. Jordan, bad news. Miss Sophie is having a depressive episode. She says she is going to kill herself." Clayton's face turned pale. The bowl of soup slipped from his hands and shattered on the floor. I watched his back as he hurried away. Even the butler spoke up. "Ever since Sophie moved in next door, she has threatened to kill herself almost 10 times a day. She always claims she misses her parents, but they died more than 10 years ago. If she truly meant it, she would have joined them long ago." The butler swept up the broken pieces on the floor and sighed. "Mrs. Jordan, you're far too soft-hearted. Every time Mr. Jordan comes home, Sophie pulls the same stunt, and he always falls for it." I motioned for him to stop. "Better not say too much. Thank you." He shook his head and carried the trash away. Once he was gone, I opened the box. I swallowed 1 pill, and bitterness spread across my tongue. Only 2 pills were left. 2 more times and I would be free. I had seen through Clayton from the start. He might not have been heartless.
When love faded, everyone showed their true colors. Clayton came back close to Dawn, and he smelled strongly of perfume. When he undressed, I saw lipstick on his collar. Our eyes met. His gaze wavered for a moment before he let out a sigh. I was in a rush to pull Sophie down from the chair. "I must have brushed against her. Lipstick marks all over your neck, and you still lie through your teeth. This time I'll swallow the last 2 pills together."